welcome into Charlie Paleo Field for tonight's district matchup as the William Blount Governors are taking on the Maryville Rebels. Looking to be a pretty good game tonight. This is for the 3 and 4 seed in the district tournament, so a lot on the line here because whoever is the 4 seed, if they win, they got to go, or no, excuse me. Whoever's the 4 seed, yeah, if they win, they got to go play Farragut, and you definitely don't want to do that in the second round. I'm joined here with Richard Turner, possibly Jordan Conley if he makes an appearance, but so far it's looking like it's going to be me and Richard, but yeah, looking to be a pretty good game. Rody Kirkland starting on the mound for the Govs.
Yeah, it's actually already shaping up to be a big crowd with it being a food truck night too, which is right up my alley. So we've got Oreo Cheese Wagon. That's
Oreo
a great
Cheese
name.
Wagon,
Richie Cream, Myrtles,
and then
I think they do cookies.
Yeah, something like that.
Right. So it's a good night to do it with the Maryville. There'll be a big, nice-sized Maryville crowd, and so much on the line for this last district game. So should be an exciting time. I'm excited for it.
Yeah. With that, we'll take a no. Are we going to take a break? Yeah, we'll take a quick break. Be back for the first pitch.
Right.
Justin Millsap's the leadoff here for the Rebels. Rody, senior lefty, first pitch. Low for ball one.
I want to welcome all the listeners from Truth Radio, the Voice of Champions 1470. I think they're doing a dual stream tonight. They're also doing the softball game. So you can catch some softball action on the Truth Radio website. I'm not sure which one is actually live on the radio.
Yeah.
I think we might be, but I'm not sure. But either way, go to the Truth Radio website, and you can also catch the softball game as well.
Beautiful day for baseball here, as that one is a swing and a miss for strike two, 1-2 count now. Yeah, beautiful day for baseball. A little bit of wind blowing left to right, but nice weather, especially after all that rain we got. Was it yesterday?
Yeah,
so,
looking at it yesterday, I was like, I hope the field's going to be ready, but it turned out to be a nice day. And I think you kind of want a little wind on a day like this to dry out the field a little bit. Shot hit the second, but the short steps in front of it for out number one.
Yeah, and that's probably a pretty good call right there. Justin Bell with a lot stronger of an arm than Carter. That would have really been even more bang-bang than it already was.
Yeah, he's already heading that direction anyway, so a little bit easier throw as well.
For the Rebels, number 35, Landon Dockery.
So one down now. Landon Dockery, the center fielder.
And if you look on the just behind home plate, they've got a KE there, and that's in memory of Mr. Elmendorf, who was part of the Maryville community. He had passed away last week, I believe, and that's why that KE is there, is just a memorial to him and his family, and saying we got you as far as the team goes. Anyway.
Yeah, even though they're bitter rivals, it's still a community in Blount County.
Right, exactly. So 1-2 count now with one out.
Yeah, Rody doing a pretty good job so far, throwing a lot of strikes, which is something he does often, just, gets ahead in the count early.
So the last game that they played, I believe it was a fairly close game, right?
It was on the score sheet, but it was a bad night at the plate for the Govs. Not a whole lot of hitting.
Okay.
So hopefully we can bounce back. Same pitcher, so.
That was a nice pitch. Made him at least look at it.
Same pitcher for Maryville. It's going to be Cade Batchelor, so maybe we'll see him a little better this time. As Dockery works the count full.
Yeah, you're talking about being a rivalry as a strikeout by Rody. It being a rivalry, but there's a lot of community connections for sure. Well, we were talking earlier. Riley Orr's up to bat. we were talking earlier that just myself, I've coached a lot of these kids either in baseball or probably more so.
I played against a lot of them growing up, at Maryville Little League, football and, baseball wise. Played a lot of these guys growing up, so.
So you kind of cheer for them, but not tonight. That's kind of how
you wish them well anytime you don't
count.
Play them, right?
1-1, even it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of a two-seam action there on that outside pitch by Rhodey. Riley Orr recently coming back from injury. I believe he might have dislocated his elbow diving back into first base or playing first base.
He's their primary catcher, though, isn't he?
Yes. He's DHing today, though.
Okay. Who's their catcher? I didn't catch that.
Their catcher is going to be Isaiah French. He's the cleanup hitter.
Okay.
As Riley way ahead in the count, 3-1. Brody trying to stay on that outside part of the plate. Knows Riley's got a lot of power on the inside.
Yeah, a lot of these guys have faced each other, played with each other. Ball hit the right field over the wall, bouncing over the wall for a stand-up double. Just couldn't quite get there to knock it down. So we haven't talked about who's in the field. You got Nate Ray at first, Abbott at second.
Now batting for Maryville, Isaiah
Bell at short, Reardon at third. Rhodey's on the mounds, we said. Pratt's is your catcher. You've got, did they swap me up in left?
It's got Will Vance in left,
Okay,
Job in center, and then KB Kendall Brewer in right.
Okay.
So 2 outs, runner on second is Orr.
Yeah, because Rhodey's usually in left. That's what threw me off. But sometimes they'll move Vance to first, so that's
and put like Brooks or somebody out there in left. Yeah, so going definitely, with a little more of a defensive outfield as Will's a little better out there.
Got an 0-1 count on the way. Runner at second.
Runs him inside that time. It'll be fouled off to the left side. It'll be 0-2. Rhodey once again working ahead in the count early. Wouldn't be surprised if he drops that changeup in there.
Last time I saw Rhodey pitch, it wasn't his best outing, but he already, to me, looks like he's in a better spot than he was in that previous game.
Oh, and hits a light pole and comes right back to Rhodey. No need for a new ball. I've never seen that before. Fouled off the wooden light pole over here on the right side and bounced right back into play right to the mound.
That's baseball.
Yeah.
Something happens probably every game that's you've never seen before. It's probably the only sport that really happens that way.
Oh, yeah. So count's still at 0-2. We're still being held at second. Rhodey eyes the pitch, comes set. Carter releases him at second. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again to the right side. It'll stay at 0-2.
So we were talking earlier. I had some conversations earlier with a couple of the parents and found out, and you as well, that I thought this was going to be our last game, but we're already slated to play next Friday here at home for one of the district games.
Yeah, and you're really hoping, because if you win this,
found out to play in 0-2.
If you win this one, you're locked in at the 3 seed. If we beat Hardin Valley and beat Maryville, we would have ended up getting the 2. But we'll take the 3 nonetheless. It would have been nice to have a bye.
So we'll get another chance at. I'm not exactly sure how the district works.
We would play, if we were the 3, we'll play the 6.
Okay.
So we will play Heritage.
And then we'd be in the bracket of Hardin Valley at that point.
Yes.
Right.
And if we were the 4, we play Bearden, which, we've had Bearden's number all year, but then for game 2, you got to play Farragut. And nobody wants to play Farragut game 2. If you can get them to their number 3 arm or somebody like that, you like your chances a little.
And we have beaten Hardin Valley.
Yes, we beat them in that rain out, but it's a win nonetheless. Says that'll be a swing and a miss for strike 3. So we'll move into the bottom of the first.
Good first inning.
Oh, yeah. Let's see if we can get the bats moving early. So we move into the bottom of the first. Joe Matosian up to bat. Rody did a great job of keeping them scoreless in the top. So we'll see if the Govs can get something going, get a few runners on, and bring them around.
27, Joe Matosian.
Cade Batchelor, your starter for the Rebels. Behind him, you've got, that'll be third baseman Justin Millsaps, as that ball is taken for strike one, BO1. Center field, you've got Landon Dockery. Isaiah French is the catcher. Right field, you've got Eli Hames.
Outside pitch.
Second pitch outside for ball one. Daniel Hughes starting at first base, the lefty. Will Hepner in left field. Brody McMurray in second base. And Brady Orr, as that ball is taken for a ball, it'll be 2-1. And Brady Orr at shortstop, who's being DH'd for by Riley. So 2-1 count now. Good breaking ball right there on the outside part of the plate. It'll be 2-2. Job's going to have to shorten up. 2-2. Fouled off. Way to stay alive, Job. It'll stay at 2-2.
It'll be interesting to see the umpire tonight. I tend to remember him kind of being tight and getting bigger and bigger as the night goes on.
As he gets a little tired.
Let's see if that's just a myth or if it actually feels like it's true.
Well, from what I've noticed so far, he likes that outside part of the plate, so you really got to protect it. As that one's going to be driven
in the hole.
Shortstop, and Job's going to get on to first. We'll have an E6.
I don't know. I think you may have made that anyway.
He might have, but, it's Maryville. We're going to give him an E6.
I'm going to give him a hit. I'm going to give Joe a hit.
Oh, yeah. Well, you want to give Job a hit, but, it's not seeing an E up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I agree with that part. But
so Rody up now.
Either way, we got Job at first.
Yeah,
and the ball was hit in the hole, and he would have had to, make a really nice throw.
Oh, yeah, it had been a great throw.
Especially with Job's speed. Anybody else, it may have been closer, but I don't think he would have got there.
So first pitch is a breaking ball way outside for ball one. Job gets picked off, doesn't even get dirty, needs to get more.
Yeah, that was a little bit of not a wild pitch, but not a pitch, but a throw over.
Yeah.
A little
high.
Yeah. Let's keep throwing those high ones.
Second pitch outside for ball two. It'll be 2-0.
He tried to wrap it around the outside corner of Rody, which might look a little different to the umpire, with the lefty. It's still a ball, but he was trying to touch that edge on that one.
2-0.
Same pitch.
Another breaking ball called for a strike. It'll be 2-1.
Yep, it was the same pitch, but slightly more inside, and he got the call.
So Rody is yet to see a fastball. 2-1 count now. They know Rody's a fastball hitter. Another breaking ball outside. 3-1.
He's trying to hit that spot. He's actually throwing some good pitches there, honestly. They're all kind of looping in there. Not slow looping. They're just kind of breaking into there. Fastball
called strike on the outside part of the plate. It's now full.
My job to mess with the ump, but I thought that was probably just as outside as any of the balls. Is that right?
Yeah. Just didn't have break, right?
Right.
So a full count. Wouldn't be surprised if he goes back to the breaking ball, but it'll be outside for ball four on the fastball. So 2 runners on and no outs with Will Vance up.
That's great start.
Yeah. I was talking to Rody earlier. Rody's got a batting average in the 460s.
That's all?
So district play has not really slowed him down a whole lot. He's been doing great. Only 12 strikeouts on the year. So that's
like PlayStation numbers.
Amazing statistics. So Job in scoring position, Rody behind him at
base
first.
percentage is up there too.
First pitch, a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
Yeah, he swung and just didn't catch it on the break. Didn't get a break, or did a break. He did get a break.
Yeah.
But he didn't get a break.
Didn't see the break. This one's going to be popped up to the second baseman, and it'll be out number one. Tried to sit back on it. Now up is going to be Justin Bell. He can see a breaking ball pretty well. That's really been the kryptonite for this Governor's team so far, is they can see the fastball, but as soon as they start to see a good breaking ball, it gets tougher for them. But that's like every
Now
team.
the wind is completely died down right now. As you see, the flags are just laying flat.
Oh, Bell liked it, but could not quite hold back long enough. Swing and a miss for strike one.
2 on, 1 out. Be nice to at least get Job home. As you know, my philosophy, it takes at least 1 run to win.
Yeah.
So, I'm not sure how deep a philosophy that is, but
you got to score 1 to win, right?
Yeah.
You got to at least get 1 to win.
Unless it's a forfeit.
Yes.
Or something like that.
Well, then you can make the stats up as you go, right?
Yeah.
Oh, 4 for 4 with 4 home runs? Sounds good.
I didn't get out that whole game.
So 0-2. I'd be surprised if there's something elevated. Swing and a miss for strike 3, 2 down now. The Govs have gone back-to-back up and down.
So pitcher's definitely not afraid to throw first pitch breaking ball, which is that's a nice weapon to have, to be able to throw that first pitch strike.
So Nate Ray up, playing first base today. He tends to play the corners. He'll play third base occasionally. First pitch to him is called. Strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-1.
He may not see a pitch better than that the rest of this at bat.
No, I would assume it's going to be breaking ball, breaking ball, breaking ball.
Try to hit that corner, hit the corner, hit the corner.
It's going to be a breaking ball. Never mind. So that's going to be ground ball to shortstop. It'll be a 6-4, and that'll end the inning. So Govs are unable to score in that first inning. We'll move into the top of the second, see if we can play some defense. You're listening on Truth Radio and watching on GovNation Network. Back here for the top of the second. Batting for Maryville is going to be number 4. It's going to be Eli Hames, the 5-hole, playing right field. Brody did a pretty good job in the first inning. Let's see if he can roll that into the second. His first pitch swinging is going to be
after the first
missed for 0-1.
After the first, Maryville left 1 runner on base after a 2-out double, and the Governors had it a little bit worse as they left 2 on
with no outs. Yeah. Got to capitalize on stuff like that, especially in a game like this that is more than likely going to be pretty low scoring.
Yeah, especially when you had the meat of your lineup up with no outs. You'd hope to at least get 1 run with that.
So 0-2, swing and a miss for strike 3. Pratt's is going to throw it down to first to make sure he gets out. So 1 down now.
Good news is pitching is the great equalizer in baseball.
For the Rebels, number 12, Daniel Hughes.
So now up is number 12, Daniel Hughes, the first baseman. Left-handed, but bats right. Kind of like Hayden Ricketts. Played for the Governors last year. First pitch, low for ball 1.
Hughes is a pretty good pitcher as well.
1-0 count. Called strike one. It'll be 1-1. Looked like a two-seam. One ball, one strike, one out. Outside and low for ball two. That time it was a four-seam.
Just turn it off.
First pitch. It's going to be low. Thought it was going to be called. He said ball. Misheard him a little bit. So 3-1 now. Rhodey's going to have to work his way back. 3-1. Fouled off to the right side. It'll be full count. Three balls, two strikes, one out. Nobody on. Job drifted a little left to straightaway center. Swing and a miss, strike three. Beautiful two-seam there by Rhodey for out number two and a quick 2 outs at that.
Now batting for Maryville, number 17, Will Hepner.
Will Hepner up now, the left fielder.
So quick, 2 up, 2 down.
First pitch here to Hepner. Tries to show bunt. Maybe a bunt for a hit. That breaking ball is going to be high. It'll be 1-0.
It looks like Rhodey's a man on a mission tonight. Sometimes you can just see it.
Oh, he wants that 3. This one, I guess low. It'll be 2-0.
I'd say if we could get to a 3, that may be the highest we've been
In a while.
in a while. Yeah, at least as far as I can remember. Since I've been doing this up here, we haven't been.
So that one's going to be fouled off. It'll be 2-1 now. Fouled off to the left side.
We were in line to be playing for number 2, basically.
Yeah, if we had beaten Hardin Valley and beaten
I guess
Maryville,
if you
we
would
would have had a 2.
Yeah. Now, I think you told me that game was 9-5, but it was more like, which I think probably 5-0 going into the 6th, and then we scored 4 runs or something like that.
It was 5-0 going into the 6th, and I believe Hardin Valley scored 4 in the bottom, and then we came out and scored 5, but couldn't get it done.
Right.
That one outside, it'll be full.
Which the last game that I did, we got down, 9 runs?
8 runs in the top of the first, and we came back and won it.
Was that Union County, maybe? I can't remember who that was.
McMinn Central,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, maybe.
That one's going to find the tennis courts, so the count will still be full.
Yeah, they just kind of clipped away at that lead the whole time.
Yeah, and it's really hard to get down on yourself whenever you get down that early, but great job to come back and win that game and give the Govs a chance to get 20 wins on the year.
Wasn't Brooks pitching that game?
Yes, it was Brooks pitching. Is that
He had some errors in the first inning.
Yeah.
But honestly, that's one of the gutsier performances I've seen, where he stayed in and pitched 4 2/3 innings, I think.
Yeah, and he did.
He didn't give any more runs up.
Nope.
So
yeah, really good job by Brooks on that game.
Yeah.
So runner on first now after the curveball stayed high. First pitch called a strike on the outside corner. Up to bat now is number 8, Brody McMurray, second baseman.
Did they sub the runner?
They did not. It's going to be a pick off by Rhodey in there safely as Hepner. Rhodey eyes the pitch, comes set, and the delivery. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing that time. It'll be 0-2.
I'm not sure what he was expecting on that one.
It wasn't what he saw, right?
He didn't get what he expected, for sure.
0-2 now.
Runner's
Rhodey's
going.
Gonna step off, and he's going to be absolutely picked. Yep. So that'll work.
Way to end it. So that'll do it for the top of the second inning. Govs, Rebels are tied. We've had 3 base runners for the Rebels and 2 for the Governors. We'll be back after a short break. You're listening to Truth Radio, the voice of champions on 1470 AM and the Gov Nation Network.
Bottom of the second now. Ethan Pratt's going to lead off, the catcher for the Govs. Batchelor had a pretty good first inning, ended up allowing 2 runners, and then his defense helped him out. 2 putouts on the defensive side and a strikeout.
Let's get something going, Govs. Let's do it.
First pitch to Pratt's. Checked his swing. They're going to say he went around, so it'll be 0-1. Yep, pretty good call. So 0-1. This pitch taken, they're going to say it was outside. It'll be 1-1. We'll take the no call, but that looked pretty good from up here. So 1 ball, 1 strike. That'll be driven in between.
Nice hit.
Second and first to the right field for a base hit. So that'll bring up Trent Reardon. They're going to get a pinch runner. It'll be Brooks Bird.
Depending on who's keeping the score, that's the second hit for the Govs. It's a hit, second hit on my side.
Reardon. Brooks Bird in as a courtesy runner.
So Brooks on first gives you a little more speed, and Trent Reardon up. Trent missed a lot of the year this year, too, with an injury. Had to have knee surgery.
It came back pretty good.
Oh, yeah, came back strong.
He came back ready to play.
He worked his tail off to get here, too.
That's rough to be out that long. And
I think he ended up coming back a few days earlier than he was even expected to. That was a great bunt by Trent. We'll take it. That'll move the runner. Trent did a job. That'll bring up KB. What happened? All righty. Well,
now batting for the Govs, number 20, Kendall Brewer.
So Kendall Brewer playing right field today. Also a pitcher. This one's going to be fouled off to the right side. I like it, though, attacking first pitch.
Coach Graves over here is
he's having a conniption fit. Yeah,
had a rough day.
Having some technical difficulties with the.
He had to come straight over from football practice to here and just start transferring.
Back. He's there.
He was close.
Good call.
I think he was safe for sure.
Good call, Jeremy.
He made it close for sure.
Jeremy's my guy. We talk over at first base all the time.
Yeah, Coach Graves here. He's used to being called Coach Graves yet?
Not entirely.
I'll tell you, Tyler. You get used to it because I'm coaching this year actually with JV, so
1-1.
It's weird, but
1 on, 1 out.
It gets easier.
Yeah, Tyler had to come from football. I think this is their second day.
They don't have to call me Coach Graves until I graduate.
Yeah, this is second day in pads. So that can be fun or not so fun in the coach, depending on what you're seeing in spring practice. That's when you determine how much work you got to do.
2-1, swung at and missed. Not a very good swing there from Brewer on the breaking ball, so it'll be 2-2.
But he comes over here, and then he's had a little trouble with the batting song, whatever they're called,
the walk-up
songs.
It almost hit Kendall.
Low and inside. Full count. Be nice if we could get 2 guys on with 1 out. Of course, you'd much rather them be on second and third than first and second because then you have a double play force.
Right.
So look at it both ways. Nice to have the guy on, but at the same time, it scares you a little bit because if you get a ball on the ground to a guy, it could go for 2. That one's going to be fouled off. So stay full. On the fastball, wouldn't be surprised if we end up seeing another breaking ball before this at-bat is over. As Batchelor's going to hit a lot.
Have we had any called third strikes yet? I think we've been swinging on all of them.
I don't think we have. I think even on the Maryville side, I think we've had all.
Yeah. Both sides have been
swinging strikes.
Fairly aggressive and
fouled off again. Working hard up there is KB.
Staying alive.
Well, we'll take
I need that song.
Yeah.
I didn't load that in this year.
Fouled off again. Working the pitch count early.
Staying alive.
Yeah, should have added that, Tyler.
I think Coach Graves got a little bit too much sun out there or something. He's acting a little weird.
He's sun-baked.
They're going to charge us extra for that singing.
Swing and a miss. Good at bat by Kendall.
Hold on, I got to do this.
But 2 down now. So Carter Abbott up now, the second baseman. Been the 9-hole, or the second leadoff, as we like to call him, all year.
I thought Coach Graves was trying to voice the walk-up songs with his phone, with the actual thing messing up. Strike 1 called.
Outside part of the plate. I said he's going to like that.
People were going to start leaving if he started doing that.
Yeah.
0-1 count. 2 outs, 1 on. Runner at second.
Second pitch. That'll find the gap.
Yeah.
That'll end up scoring a run. Govs are going to get on the board first as Carter Abbott gets a 2-out single. We'll take it.
RBI single.
Gotta love the ribby. So Govs now up 1-0. Still 2 down though. But Joe Matosian, the leadoff hitter, up.
What's interesting, that ball seemed to die when it hit.
Yeah.
It didn't roll very far. Maybe still a little damp out there from yesterday.
Well, one thing you really, and I know, you're talking about the grass, but one thing you really notice with Carter is he can get his hands to it quickly because he's choked up on the bat. And
Right.
he usually starts the at-bat choked up because he's just trying to find a gap. He's not trying to overpower you. So that's why he's a great 9-hole. And probably going to end up taking the leadoff position next year if I had to guess.
Breaking pitch high and inside for ball 1 to Matosian.
Matosian, as we've heard all year.
That's a pop-up. Probably going to be out.
That'll be an F8, and that'll end the inning. Govs are able to score 1. We'll move into the top of the third, see if we can play some defense and hold on to this lead. You're listening on AM 1470, the Voice of Champions, and watching on the Gov Nation Network. Brody McMurray leading off for the Rebels as we had put out at second base, so he'll start this inning like he ended it. First pitch called a strike on the outside part of the plate. That was a good breaking ball by Rhodey. It's 0-1. Yeah, Rhodey's really been working on that curveball. Was his weakest pitch, but he's worked his tail off to make it better as McMurray's quickly down 0-2.
We've got the, it's like Hollywood tonight. We've got some celebrities in the stand tonight.
Yeah, as that's a swing and a miss for strike 3.
We got
Rick Etherton, new golf coach at William Blount, makes an appearance.
Yeah, we've got the William Blount Field's namesake, and Charlie Puelo's in the stands tonight.
Yeah, he was sitting down on the bench or on the bleachers earlier. I think he might have made his way up to walk around a little bit. It's going to be 1-0. He's actually sitting in front of the press box, I've just been told. So 1-0 now. Second pitch, swing and a miss. for strike one. Cade Batchelor's up, the pitcher.
It's definitely what baseball is about at the high school level, having these rival games. You got more students out here for a game like this.
Yeah. Probably one of the biggest turnouts we've had really all year.
Yeah, you start getting to where these seniors are hitting their last days, and some of these senior students come out saying, I'm not going to get me more chances to do this.
Yeah, I mean, I've only got 5 days of school left. It's crazy.
I know.
Me, Eli, and Tyler.
I'm going to cry on air. Well, not really. But.
No. So 2-2. That ball is going to be outside. It'll be a full count.
Fouled out of play to the right side. Stays alive. 3-2 count with 1 out.
They still having a football practice, Tyler? Or should they be wrapped up by now?
Let's see. 6:35, they're done.
Okay. Well, maybe Coach Reeves will make an appearance, as that's going to be outside and high for ball 4. So
we just talked about all the
Rebels
famous
have a
people
runner
here.
on.
Charlie Puelo, Atherton.
A whole lot of famous people here
For Maryville, number 6, Justin Millsap.
at Paleo Field.
They should have charged more for.
Yeah. Should have bumped that up in price $1 or so.
The only person we're missing is Scott Cupp.
I know.
Well, I said famous people. I didn't.
He
say,
had to go to the golf course today.
I didn't say infamous people. I said famous people. 2 different words.
Yeah, he had to
Means
go
two
out.
different things.
He had to go out to the golf course today, so he might come and pick up the box later.
It's 0-0, 1 out.
Beautiful breaking ball there. I believe that was a curveball by Rhodey. Had a
Wait,
lot of quick movement.
We have 2 outs, right?
1 out. Runner on first.
I must have misunderstood an out.
No, we do have. No, we don't, because it's a pinch runner.
Yeah, but it was 3-2 on the guy that was batting. I'm going crazy here. I was talking about all these famous people, and I've lost my. Runner goes. Fouled out of play.
Oh, yeah. Scoreboard guy, David Kirkland, just pointed out to us. Cup probably isn't here because he had to talk to the new owner of Twitter, Elon Musk, about his Twitter rights. Because Cup is, as we know, very, very active on social media, particularly Twitter.
Surprised he hasn't been suspended. Just.
I also see Kay Gibson making an appearance as she's walking down the pathway.
1-2's your count. Runner
Oh,
is.
so I
back.
follow. I follow Elon Musk on Twitter.
Oh,
So
as most of us do.
Today I'm on Twitter.
Whether you like it or not, it's a fun Twitter account.
I'm on Twitter, and
That ball's popped up. Looks like
Reardon might be under it.
oh no.
Trop said,
So,
but it's foul. That's the good news.
so yeah,
but Millsaps will have another life.
Yeah, you don't want to give Missaps another chance.
I'm on Twitter today, and he posts a meme about like Joe Rogan or something. I click on his thing, and it's like he got hacked, and then 5 seconds later, all of those tweets were gone. It was the weirdest thing.
Joe Rogan got hacked?
No, Elon Musk got hacked.
That's awesome.
That'll hit him. That's why you want to make that out. So,
Yeah.
Yep.
the Rebels now have 2 on, 1 out, opposed to 1 on, 2 outs.
I follow some of Millsap's family on Facebook, and his sister will probably be. She posts a lot of the things that happen to him. He gets hit so often. Millsaps does. Like, I'm pretty sure he probably leads the district.
Well, I mean, he's right on the plate, so it's liable to happen.
Yeah, I mean, he's not afraid to be in there. Hey, use it as a weapon for sure.
So now up is Landon Dockery, center fielder. He'll show bunt, but pull back. It'll be 1-0. Runners on first and second with one out. One zero. Brody eyes the sign, comes set, taking a look at second, taking another look at second, and he'll deliver. High for ball 2. Once again, showing bunt is Dockery. So 2-0. Brody comes set. Looking at second once again. Bell messing with him. And the delivery. That'll be a strike. It'll be 2-1. Didn't like the call, but it was the right call as that one clipped the outside corner. Two one. Brody shakes a pitch, shakes another. Likes that one. So he'll come set. Inside move. Trying to keep him close at second. There's a lot of speed out there. Brody comes set. 2-1. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. It'll be a 2-2 count. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Brody comes set once again. Eyes him twice. He'll look at him a third time, and runner's going to go. Good call, as he'll get in there safely. They're going to say that ball was not a strike, I guess, so it'll be a full count. I don't know quite where that missed. So,
I still think it's 2 outs, but I might be wrong.
So runners in scoring position now, 2, I should say. Second and third. Full count on Dockery. Definitely don't want to get the bases loaded with Riley Ora coming up on deck.
We're going to play as if it's 1 out.
I believe it is 1 because Brody McMurray led off, struck him out. Then Cade Batchelor walked. That's going to be ball 4. Bases loaded. But Brody McMurray struck out. Batchelor walked. Millsaps got hit, and Dockery walked.
Ethan just held up this. Unless he's, sorry, you can't hear me online. He held up his 2 fingers.
So Coach Young is going to come and talk to Rhodey, try and get him settled. And this is where that dropped fly ball in foul territory really comes to hurt you a little bit, especially if they can clear the bases. Or a senior. His younger brother playing shortstop today. Govs are going to set up normally.
He can do some damage here.
Yep. Middle infield kind of playing double play depth as that ball is outside for ball 1. 1-0 now. 1 out.
Birds warming up. I'm not sure they'll be coming in.
1-0. Outside ball 2.
Could just be an early warm-up. I haven't seen anything from Rhodey that's scaring me, really.
No, he's just all around the zone. Can't quite find it. This inning, at least.
It's too early to, take him out, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. 2-0. In there, swinging out of his shoes is Orr.
Found the zone there.
Yep. Right down the middle. So 2-1.
If Orr hits that, it's going a long way somewhere. Foul or something, but he completely missed it.
He's not going to hit it whenever he's looking over at the tennis courts. 2-1. Swing and a miss once again, swinging as hard as he can. So it'll be 2-2. Good job by Rhodey to come back. That'd be a really big strikeout right here if we could get it.
Yeah, Rhodey hasn't been afraid to throw it inside on him.
No. You don't want to run the count full, though, because then your options are down a whole lot.
Oh.
That'll be low. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right, full count.
Yeah, a little yapping from the dugout, it looks like, too. Pretty sure the batter thought that was a strike after he saw it.
So 3-2.
You can tell them when they're breathing like, oh, that was glad he called that a ball.
Time called by Orr. Maryville's dugout really getting into it. I'd say if they get a strikeout right here, the William Blount dugout will be just as loud, if not louder. Full count, 1 out. Bases loaded. Rhodey comes set. 3-2 pitch. That'll be good stop by Bell to only have it 1 run scored. That would have scored 2 if not. So we're all tied up.
Yeah, there wasn't much he could do besides stop it. And by stopping it, you're right, he did prevent the other run from scoring.
Number 11, Isaiah Frank.
Will's got a very strong arm and left, but you got a lot of speed on the bases.
But it would have been slowly past the runner. He would have had to run up and get it. He wasn't quite there yet.
Where the Govs were playing double play depth, they weren't quite far enough left and right of the bag. So now up is Isaiah French, the catcher. First pitch swinging for a strike.
Assumed that Young probably just told Rhodey, just throw. Let's make sure we're throwing strikes.
Yeah.
I think he was dancing around the zone a little bit at the beginning of this inning. We've seen strikes basically since Young went out there.
Second pitch. Called a strike on the outside part of the plate. It's 0-2. Another good breaking ball there by Rhodey. So 0-2. Score's now tied, 1 out. Pitch. Fouled off to the back. Good catch there in the on-deck circle there by Eli Hames, the right fielder. Count still at 0-2. French, the cleanup hitter. Oh-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and a good out there, as that'll be 2 down.
Well, that solidifies that I'm an idiot. Now it's 2 outs. Well, yes. That's why I don't do many games like this, because I don't know what I'm talking about.
So Eli Hames up, right fielder. Wears number 4. First pitch to him. Called, strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-1. Looked like a 4-seam there, didn't have 2-seam movement. No, Rhodey likes to throw that 2-seam.
Be really nice if we can get out of this just 1 run.
That'd be really nice, especially with the bases loaded and 1 out. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Rhodey ran that one inside on him.
I'm pretty sure Young just told him to throw strikes. Let them do the damage.
Yeah, don't get too fancy. Just throw it.
Got the ability to do it.
So 0-2, 2 outs. Bases still loaded. Rhodey comes set, and the pitch. That'll be dribbled out to second base. Carter's got a pretty good read on it, and that'll be out number 3. So the Govs move into the bottom of the 3rd, looking to take the lead again. We'll take a quick break.
All things considered, that was a good inning.
Yep. You're watching on Gov Nation Network and listening on AM 1470, The Voice of Champions. Quick break. Brody leading off for the Govs. First pitch is going to be fouled off on another breaking ball from Batchelor. At this rate, he's not going to have an elbow by the time he's 18. A lot of curveballs. A lot of curveballs. So 0-1. Will be popped up in foul territory for out number 1. Will Vance up now.
Now batting for the Govs, number 21, Will Vance.
Will playing left field, plays with first base, left field, and right field for the Govs. First pitch, breaking ball, called strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. Oh, 1 to Vance. Batchelor eyeing the sign and the delivery. Called strike. Right down the middle that time, it'll be 0-2. I think Will was expecting breaking ball. This one, Will held back. Good call by Jeremy over there on first. This will be 1-2. This one's going to be low. It'll be 2-2. Pitch fouled off. Get foul. Get foul. It'll get foul. Will was begging that ball to go foul. So the count will stay at 2-2. Goes trying to get a runner on here. 2-2. Fouled off once again. Pretty good at bat by Will.
Just remembering what's at stake here, you got third place in the district, which, like as we said earlier, third place will be in the Hardin Valley bracket, and on that side of the bracket, and fourth will be on the Farragut side. So, absolutely big game to help yourself in the future. I mean, obviously, you got to still win the game in front of you that would happen.
You feel a lot better about it, though, if you're playing Heritage and then playing Hardin Valley opposed to Bearden and then Farragut.
Right, which the Govs have already beaten Heritage twice this year, right?
Yes, and Bearden twice. Yeah. But, you know, we've also beaten Hardin Valley once and played a close game and then got blown out.
Actually, had a close game against Farragut, yeah. Which we seem to do that every year.
At least one close game a year. That'll hit Will. Good job to turn in on that pitch instead of getting out of the way. So that'll be a runner on with Justin Bell up. Coach comes out to talk to Batchelor, and then he beams Will in the calf.
Now batting for the Govs, number 15, Justin.
I'm pretty sure he didn't say to do that.
If that's going to happen every time, he might as well waste a coach's meeting every time. First pitch high.
I'm hoping he said the opposite of what Young said, which we think was told Rody to throw strikes. Hope he went up there and said, just throw it outside the zone.
Just try really hard
to not hit the
not hit the zone.
Because he did exactly what he was told.
This ball's low. It'll be 2-0 now.
If we have new viewers watching, obviously I'm horribly sarcastic.
Yes.
Don't mean half the stuff I say. So
that's very true.
Don't take it personal.
The difference is this ball is fouled off by Bell. Usually it's just in our ears, as Richard is the producer for Gov Nation. So usually it's just in our ears. So if you hear us snickering on the with no context, it's probably because he said something and you guys can't hear it.
Yeah. It's not very good producerish of me either to be talking in your ear like that.
This is for fun though, right?
Yeah.
That ball's driven out in the center field. It'll be an F8 and 2 down.
Kind of like Elon Musk. You know, just you own the whole thing.
He's been very, very active on Twitter recently since
I'm just
he bought it.
Elon Musk of Gov Nation, but I already own it. It's not public, but I say stupid things. sometimes they're okay. I'm not trying to win a broadcasting award.
Just out here to have fun, as that ball is going to say low for ball one. 1-0 count.
I will say this: you and Coach Kallenberg and Coach Conley, when y'all filled in, y'all have done excellent jobs. Vance is going,
He's
kind of
gonna
got a
be there.
stuttered start, but he still made it in time with the throw to the left side of the bag. He kind of started, then stopped, hesitated for a minute, and then kept going.
Yeah, he was trying to get a good read. It ended up being an okay read, and we
Right.
still got in there safely because the ball was on the left side of the bag. So 1-1 on the called strike.
That puts a runner at second in scoring position with 2 outs. Wasn't
Good hold there by
it Ray that got the? Who was it that got the 2-out single?
Carter Abbott.
It was Abbott. Yeah, Ray's got a chance to knock a run in.
So 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Got to sit back on that pitch. You know it's coming. He's thrown about 15 breaking balls in 25 pitches. Well, it's been more than 25, but he's thrown about 20 breaking balls in 35 pitches. 2-2. Low, full count. Guess what? Another breaking ball. Three-two. Here's the pitch. Another breaking ball. They're going to call that a strike.
Oh, that was
looked to be inside, but
yeah. That's probably the. Obviously, it's against us, so you think I'm the homer here, but I think that was probably the furthest one I've seen called as a strike.
all right. So we'll move into the top of the fourth. We're still all tied up here at Charlie Palaio Field. Let's see if we can play some defense. We'll be back. Quick break.
Now batting for Maryville, number 12, Daniel Hughes.
Top of the fourth. Daniel Hughes going to lead off here for the Rebels. Brody Kirkland comes out for another inning of work. Pitched a pretty good game so far. Got into a little bit of a jam that last inning, but was able to get out of it with only 1 run given up. First pitch, swinging foul. It's going to find the woods.
Overall, it's been an interesting game. You know, we had bases loaded. Like you said, he got out of it. And it's Maryville. You know, it's a 1-1 game. Got 2 teams that seem to be evenly yoked here. So hopefully the home field advantage will work out at some point.
That ball was outside. It'll be 1-1. This pitch also outside on the breaking ball. It'll be 2-1. Got to finish that. Can't leave that outside. Get it over your front knee. 2-1. Fouled off. It'll be 2-2.
So apparently, I think maybe somebody in your family said they were offended?
Yeah, that would be my father.
Okay.
I don't
well,
know. He said there was no reason for the offense,
I'm
but
gonna
he
give
just
him a
felt
reason here in a
offended.
minute. Has he? How are the Cubs doing?
He's a Braves fan now. That's how bad it's been. He's a Braves fan now.
All right. Well, then I just wondered how the Cubs were doing.
Not good.
Yeah.
Seiya Suzuki is the only good part of that entire team.
How the Cardinals doing? You know how they're doing?
Pretty well, from what I've heard. That one's gonna.
Wow. Did that hit him?
No, I believe it. I guess it did hit him. So
He would
runner
have
on, no
He would have had to
outs.
stick his leg out for him to hit it.
Now batting for the Rebels, number 17, Will Hetner.
So another runner on with no outs. Still someone warming up in the bullpen. Both sides, actually, as Maryville has also got somebody warming up. Going to show bunt. Going to be a called strike. Be 0-1. Runner on first. Bunt again is shown. They're going to say it was just outside. It'll be 1-1. Here's the pitch. Low again. 2-1. Low and outside. As Hepner showed bunt.
For those interested, the Brewers are leading the Central by half a game over the Cardinals. Cubs are 3.5 back. And the lowly Reds are 7.5 back.
Well, the Cubs are pretty bad, but they're not Reds bad. we'll say that.
Yeah, the Cubs have
3-1 count
had a
now.
hard go going 3-7 for their last 10 games.
3-1. Ball 4. So Rhodey back-to-back walks.
And he's had some kind of going a little crazy.
Having a few accuracy problems here
Now
in
batting
the
for
top of the
Maryville,
fourth.
number 8, Brody McMurray.
Brody McMurray, who struck out in his last at-bat, is up.
Looks like he might be done. Brooks is on his
And
way.
yeah, he is going to be done. So, Brody finishes. Only 3 innings thrown from number 6. Looks like Brooks Bird is going to come in and pitch. Brody's going to go to left field, Will to right, and I think Kendall Brewer is going to come in and DH now. So, we'll take a quick break and be back after Brooks is all warmed up. So Brooks Bird in to pitch now. Runners on first and second, no outs.
And like you said, Vance moved to right field. Batchelor probably DHing now. And Rhodey goes to the outfield and left. So nothing against I
Kendall
said Batchelor.
Brewer?
I meant Brewer.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to say Batchelor, but nothing against Brewer. But I think your defense. You think your defense might be a little bit more improved because you have Rhodey out
Yeah.
left.
So that ball bunted. It's going to be tagged for out number 1, but runners now on second and third. Cade Batchelor up the 9-hole.
Again, that's not a knock on Brewer. That's just saying that you got Rhodey out and left, which is no offense to Vance, but
Rhodey's much more comfortable in left field. He's played it since he was a sophomore.
I'd rather have left and center the way they are now.
First pitch by Brooks.
And you have
called strike on the outside part of the plate.
Nice strong arm from Vance and right.
Yeah. Stronger arm, of course. I don't know if Brewer's going to be in relief possibly here later today.
Yeah, very well could be.
Pretty good pitcher
Looks
for
like
the
he's
Govs.
stretching out down there anyway.
Be outside for ball 1. Yeah, I believe Kendall Brewer is warming up over there. Maybe.
1-1's your count. You got 1 on, 1 out. 2 on, 1 out. Runners at second and third. So they're knocking at the door here with Bird on the mound. Runner shows bunt, nothing doing there.
He definitely went.
He did. He went for it.
So 1-2. Big, nice if the Govs could get 2 outs here.
Yeah, their leadoff batter's on deck here.
So 1-2. Brooks going from the windup. Here's the pitch. Driven out into center field. Job's going to get behind it. And he's gonna, oh, that's a dot. Never mind. Little right, so they're going to score and take the lead. But 2 down now, and still a lot of game left.
Good throw, just a little right.
Now batting for Maryville, number 6, Justin Millsack.
If it's thrown to the left of the plate, you probably would have had a chance of getting him.
So 2 outs now. Runner on third.
If I'd have thrown it, it'd have gone in the dugout probably.
Yeah.
So, all right, you can still limit the damage here. If you can get this out here.
Another line drive out to Job. He's going to catch that one. He just makes it look so easy out there, doesn't he?
He actually got twisted up a little bit and still made the play, like you said, fairly easy. I'd have fallen on my rear on that.
Yeah,
So
I hear that.
That's why I'm not out there.
So we move into the bottom of the
50
fourth.
years old.
2-1 now as Maryville takes the lead. We'll see if the Govs can answer. Quick break. Yeah, Trent laid down a pretty good bunt his first at bat. This one's going to be fouled off. It'll be 0-1.
That just proved the point that Joe would have gotten in.
Yeah.
But so take away that error there.
Yeah, I agree with you. So the Govs now with 1 on, 1 out.
I can't let it go. I'm just saying I can't let it go. That happened in the first inning. The error versus the hit.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Well, that one was a little further left than the one with Job. I believe. That one's going to be fouled off.
Keep
It'll be
fighting your
0-1.
case.
I just like seeing an E more than a hit whenever it's Maryville, you know.
I'm sure our listeners don't really care.
No. A hit helps the average.
I try to get a win anywhere I can.
Yeah.
So I'm not competitive at all, though.
No. Me either.
0-1's your count. Fouled off.
That one is one you got to step into and drive to right center. Yeah, outfield is shifted way right, as Tyler Graves just pointed out to me.
I could get a triple if I hit it. I mean,
yeah, me too. We're not the fastest up here either. Of course, we're saying we can. We don't want to prove it though.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to prove it.
No, well, we can talk all we want, right?
Well, the first thing is I'd actually have to hit it there.
Yeah.
Brewer swings over the top and strikes out.
I'll bring up Carter Abbott. Had a hit down the line his last time with the lone run.
Batting for the Govs, number 9, Carter Abbott.
So 2 outs. Trent's still on first. He's going to go. And he's going to get in there safely. That knee looks pretty good. As runner now in scoring position, if Carter can float one over the defense again, we might have a tie game.
What knee problems?
Exactly. Oh, 1 swing and a miss for strike 2 as Carter falls behind. Excuse me.
Abbott doesn't strike out a whole lot, so hopefully he can put it in play like he did last time and
make something happen.
Right.
This one fouled off. Stay at 0-2.
Time's called. Maryville's coach is going to come out.
Talk to him again. We'll see if he gets hit again.
We're going to take a quick break while he does that. We'll be back in a minute.
So 0-2 after a quick mound visit. That'll be outside. Good block up there by the catcher, French.
Got a runner at second, 2 outs on a 1-2 pitch.
Good job to foul it off there by Carter.
He just stayed in on that one. Probably would have been called a strike.
So still 1-2. 2 outs. Trent on second. Outside for ball 2. Two is going to be a curveball outside. That might have been his 50th curveball he's thrown tonight. It'll be a full count.
You know, whether he gets on first or gets a hit, it's dangerous either way because you got Matosian at the plate.
That'll be high. Carter Abbott on first for the second time tonight. Joe Matosian up. And I'm going to assume the first pitch to him is going to be a curveball.
Now batting.
On the inside.
Number 27,
Yes.
Joe Matosian.
Tommy John at the age of 18. That's what that looks like. Throwing 50 curveballs in a game. Hey, it worked for Ben Joyce, right? That was 104 now. First pitch to Job. What did I say?
It was a breaking pitch. I thought it would be a little bit more inside.
But it was high, so
Yeah,
1-0.
he held off of it. He may come back with another one, though, on the inside.
Yeah.
He's been throwing so many of them. Feels comfortable throwing it.
It was another one. Come on, get fair. No, that's way foul. Excuse me. 1-1. That would have been big if it was fair, because that was probably Carter would have scored on that.
That reminds me of an old Saturday Night Live skit, Mr. No Depth Perception.
It's hard with this net back here.
It really is. I can say that because I can't see it at all because it cuts off my screen because there's the big window that like is right. The frame is right on the
1-1.
way.
Strike on the outside part of the plate. It'll be 1-2.
That is a
This
funny
is going to be
skit, though.
another breaking ball.
When Saturday Night Live was good.
One, two. Driven out into right field.
Could be trouble with the sun.
No, good catch there by the
catch,
right
though.
fielder. So the Cubs are unable to answer back. We'll move into the top of the fifth. Your score stays at 2-1. You're listening on AM 1470, the Voice of Champions, and watching on the Gov Nation Network. Landon Dockery to lead off here for the Rebels. Rixburg coming in for another inning of work, or another, hopefully, full inning of work this time. Shows bunt on the first one, pulls back. It'll be 1-0. High and outside for ball two. Brooks has got to work back. So I just heard Heritage is currently beating Farragut 3-0. 3-1
Is that tennis?
into the fourth.
Tennis?
I wish it was tennis. So that was a walk. Riley Orr up now.
Now batting for Maryville, number 9, Riley Orr.
Gov's looking to roll this one up. Double play depth for the middle infielders. Trent's playing up a little bit and to the right. Nate's holding on. Dockery at first. First pitch. Brooks comes set. Here's the delivery. In a moment. Never mind. Time was called. First pitch high on Orr. It'll be 1-0. Dockery on first. Here's the pitch. 2-0. As that fastball is outside. Brooks also struggling to find the strike zone a little bit. Pratt's is going to go out and Pratt's went out and talked to Bird, trying to settle him down a little bit. (3-0).
It's not where you want to be.
No.
3-0 with the runner already on first in a close ball game.
All around the zone. The heart of your lineup up if you're Maryville.
Maryville's definitely been patient tonight.
Ball
and
four,
opportunistic.
4-pitch walk. Isaiah French looking to come up, but not before a mound visit from Coach Young. We'll see what he does. Might pull the plug. Or give the guy out there, I believe that's Kendall Brewer, give him a little more time to warm up. Looks like that's what they're going to do. 2 runners on.
Yeah, we're going to have the obligatory walk out. Well, maybe not. He's going to stay in.
Back-to-back innings with runs scored. Govs are trying to keep that from happening again. You don't want to go down 3-1, as this game is more than likely going to be really low scoring as it is. As I stated previously.
Lots on the line, like we've also stated.
Brooks comes set. Here's the delivery. Low.
It's
Ball
definitely one of those scenarios, if you got the horses in the pen, you use them if you need to.
Yeah, no, I'd say if we get another walk right here, that we will go to the pen for a second time, as Kendall Brewer is trying to work quick over there and get loose.
It's the last district game. You've got a couple more games coming up, but none of those really matter in the scheme of things. This is your playoff game in a sense.
Yep.
It's like your first playoff game.
Runners going. Good hit and run right there. Goes run. Oh, well, all right, we'll take it. We'll take that call. So 1 down now, runners on the corners.
Now batting for the Rebels, number 4, Eli Haynes.
Yeah, the runners were going, so there was no chance at a double play. But he made it close at second, so he at least got the not the he didn't get the lead runner, but at least got the second best runner to get.
Yeah. That way, if there's a base hit, you're only giving up one opposed to two.
Right. Looks like DJ Burks is your runner.
Go DJ.
Is that DJ?
That's my DJ. That's his walk-up song, by the way.
That is DJ, right?
I believe. I believe he wears number 1.
Yeah, I think he did. He has in the past.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's still in the team.
So up now, number 4, Hames, excuse me. Showing bunt the first pitch, and it's going to be outside for 1-0.
DJ's didn't he sign with Appalachian State? Appy State?
I believe so.
Right, I think so.
For football, correct?
Right.
Yeah, I believe so. 1-0. Hames pulls back again, but that one's a strike. One. This pitch is going to be inside. It'll be 2-1. Brooks also kind of struggling to find the zone.
It's also that time of day. You can see him like.
Yeah, I know that sun. That sun is bad right now.
This is when you rather they be pitching than you.
Yeah. 2-1. Score is 2-1. Showing bunt again. It's going to get down to the left side, and it's going to be a no contest as he's going to get into first, and a run's going to score. So runners now in first and second with 1 out.
Yeah, not much you could do with that one.
Nope.
Unless he played up to cover the bunt more.
Oh, right there. I mean.
Now batting for Maryville, number 12, Daniel.
Trent did his job. He charged, but it was perfect bunt. Nothing you can do right there, and Coach Young's going to pull the plug. So that'll bring in Kendall Brewer. We'll take a break. Be back whenever he's all set to go. Back here with 1 out. Your score now 3-1. Kendall Brewer is going to come in from the bullpen for the second bullpen call of the game. Runners on first and second as that first pitch is swung at and fouled off for strike one.
Big part of the game for sure here.
Yeah, really big part. You're really trying to get these outs. Cut the damage. 0-1. 1 out. This pitch low and outside on the, I believe was a slider. It'll be 1-1. One ball, one strike, 1 out. Brewer's going to step off wisely as DJ was getting a pretty big lead there at second. Hughes playing first base. Up to bat. Brewer's delivery. Outside and low for ball 2.
So the Rebels have scored 1 run at least in the last 3 innings.
Yeah, not a good sign. I know that sun is killer out there, though. Might be messing with the pitcher a little bit.
And they've been out here. They've been out there the majority of the time. Our pitchers have been out during that sun time. So by the time the Maryville guys go back out, it will be a non-issue.
That one is also outside. It'll be 3-1 now. Really don't want to get the bases loaded again. Brewer going from the windup now. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. It's full.
Yeah, and high school is a little bit different. If this was college or pro, you probably
continue to go from the stretch there.
Well, more than anything, you're not as worried about first base.
Yeah.
You might even want to fill it because you might be more apt to get a double play. It's just a harder thing to do.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down now. That's a big out.
Double plays obviously get easier as you get further up the ranks, you know.
And the double play really isn't hard for these guys, as you know, especially if it's hit to the right side, because Carter's got a pretty good arm, but Bell has one of the strongest arms, probably the strongest arm.
Right, but it's still not as much. You don't. I guess I wouldn't have expected as much.
No,
I mean. It's
no,
one of those
I get what you're saying. You'd much rather just get the out.
Yeah, obviously it depends. You know, if you can't get that, you would be. You know, they're going. You may have seen a walk there.
Job's going to float to that one. Never mind. Will's going to catch it. That'll end the inning.
I was just saying, you may have seen a major league. They may have walked the guy there just to put him on base when they got 3-0 or whatever. But that'll do it for the top of the 5th inning. Rebels get another run, 3 runs or score. You are listening on Truth Radio 1470, Voice of Champions, and watching on the Gov Nation Network. We'll be back in a minute.
Bottom of the fifth, Govs need to work their way back. 3-1 is your score. Bachelor coming out for another inning of work. Gov's really been unable to hit him so far. Throws a lot of breaking balls. And that has been the kryptonite for the Govs all season. Brody bats from the left side, throws from the left side. Started this game earlier, if you're just now tuning in, as that's going to be a breaking ball on the outside. Once again for strike one. That one is going to find some grass as Brody sits back on that breaking ball for a single. And that'll bring up Will Vance.
Now batting for the Governors, number 21, Will Vance.
Good start. That's what we got. Got to have people on bases.
No outs. And we've got time. They're going to make a change, I believe. Bachelor might be done.
Seems like a quick pull to me if he could pull him. He's been pitching well.
I don't believe this is the manager, so they might just be... Nope, they're going to make the change. So Bachelor's going to move to shortstop. Brady Orr's going to come in. Never mind. What are we doing? That's what I thought. Either way, we'll take a quick break.
Somebody's going somewhere.
Yep. We'll be back with the first pitch from the new pitcher. Seth Elmendorf, the new pitcher here for Maryville. Brody on first, Will Vance up. First pitch to Will is going to be low and outside for ball one.
Just watching Elmendorf warm up, he's throwing a lot of low pitches. Let's see if that continues as he faces batters. The first one was still a little low.
Good sign for the Govs, if so. 1-0 now. That one's driven out into right field. Looks like right fielder might have a read on it.
Trouble. It's not.
So close.
You hope in right field that they won't be able to see it, but
Will thought he really pieced that ball up. So tough luck If that was a little further left, you feel a little more confident about it.
Justin
We
Bell.
had that wind that we had in the first inning.
Yeah,
That would've been
it's
gone.
gone now. No wind. So, Justin Bell, the shortstop up.
REO Cheese Wagon is holding the wind up
Yeah.
behind us. I didn't say what I was going to say.
First pitch by Elmendorf. Called strike on the outside part of the plate for an 0-1 count.
He's definitely elevated his pitches now.
Yeah. Maybe just getting in the zone.
Yeah, you never know with warm-ups. Tying runs at the plate.
That one's
Tying
gonna be
run
fouled
was
off.
about 3 feet from being over the fence last at bat. Instead, it was just a long out.
Yeah. Only the first out, though, so got to stay positive.
Yep.
0-2 count now. Bell's going to have to work hard here to try and find a gap. This one fouled off. Good job to stay alive. Really hoping you can find a gap here. Preferably in between right center. That would score Rhodey if it is in right center. As DJ Burks moves to center field, doesn't he?
I can't tell with the. It looks like there's a 1 out there on his number.
Was also fouled off. Makes me think that Dockery might be coming into pitch later if he's needed. Not sure, though. I do believe DJ Burks moved to center field, though, so I did miss that.
It definitely looks like a 1 on the number from here.
This one, swing and a miss. Strike 3, 2 down for Elmendorf. Nate Ray up to bat.
Now batting for William Watt, number 7, Nate Ray.
It's going to be tough if the Govs can't take advantage of the runner on with no outs. Especially since this team is a fastball hitting team. And Elmendorf, at least so far, has thrown more fastballs than breaking balls. 0-1, as that one was a breaking ball. Taken for strike 1. Back pick. Rhodey in there safely. See, the softballers have made their way in after their defeat of Alcoa. A 1 on Ray. Another pickoff by Elmendorf. Rhodey once again in there safely. Good job by Rhodey to keep him on his toes over there. Count still 0-1 on Ray. Wearing number 7. He'll pitch it this time. It'll be low for ball 1.
Pratt's is on deck if we do reach here.
And that'll be big because Pratt's, he's got a lot of power. This one, that's going to end up getting popped up to the pitcher.
They got in on him.
Yep, so that'll end the inning. No runs once again for the Govs. We'll move into the top of the 6th. Your score 3-1. Got to play defense and got to get back to the plate. We'll take a break. Top of the 6th, Kendall Brewer comes out for some more work. Brody McMurray up. That first pitch is going to be called. A strike on the outside part of the plate. It'll be 0-1.
Now, I'd say overall we haven't had too many controversial calls.
No.
Behind the plate.
1-1. That ball is way outside.
You definitely don't have an Angel Hernandez behind the plate.
No. No, the strike zone has been pretty consistent. 1-1. Taken. Pratt's lost that one. It'll be 2-1.
It's about once every 2 weeks in the major leagues you see somebody fighting with Angel Hernandez.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how that guy.
I saw something. I don't know when it happened, but announcer, as that one's a called strike, it'll be 2-2. I saw this thing where Angel Hernandez missed a blatant strike. That would have been strike 3 on somebody. And the announcer on TV says, well, Angel Hernandez is in midseason form. That one's going to be poked out.
In the gap.
And, never mind.
Goodness.
Sometimes you forget Job's out there. That's going to get down with anybody else out there. He's got such acceleration.
He read it pretty good, too.
I think playing receivers helped him out a lot.
I just thought he was deeper than he was, and I thought it was going to fall in.
No, and that's the great thing about him out there because he doesn't have to play deep.
Yeah, he
Because
covers.
he can cover it.
Reminds me of a former Cardinal. Sorry to bring that up.
No, it's all right.
For your dad.
I have not been watching.
Former
much.
Cardinal Jim Edmonds. He actually played for the Angels as well. But he would play up quite often because he was like that guy that could run it down and catch it like a receiver over his shoulder. And he'd run into the field and run into the fence. Like there's multiple occasions where he did that. He would dive towards the fence, like straight towards the fence and catch it over his shoulder. 1-2 count.
Outside for 2-2.
And he was a decent hitter, too. So he had some speed and just one of those guys that was fun to watch. I think he's actually an announcer for the Cardinals occasionally, too. Popped up. Looks like it's going to be caught by Nate Ray.
Yep, that'll be 2 down. A
Foul
quick 2 outs
territory.
for the Govs, and that's a good sign.
I'll bring up your leadoff batter, Justin Millsaps.
Now batting for the Rebels, number 6, Justin Millsap.
I know Millsaps is signed with Tusculum University. Which, if you've ever seen that field in Tusculum, it's one of those places kind of in the middle of nowhere, but their baseball field is beautiful. I think they have it's either a rookie league or a single A team that plays there as well, so that they've put the money into it.
Yeah, so the field is nice.
The field is really nice. Like if you've been to Dobbins Bennett where they've kind of cut off, they use part of the football field, but it's literally just the baseball field and has a big stadium that you wouldn't think would be the case for that size of a college. Ball high.
3-0 now.
3-0, yep. But yeah, it's a beautiful facility. Ball's hit the short.
Justin Bell is it's gonna be a bad throw. But they're gonna be absolutely hosed. What a backup there by Ethan Pratt, just doing his job. So,
a good catcher there.
Yep, that'll end the top of the 6th. Govs move into the bottom half. We'll see if we can score some runs. We'll take a break. Ethan Pratt's leading off here for the Govs. Bottom of the 6th, got to get some runs. First one called, a strike on the outside part of the plate. It's 0-1. This guy's really like the outside part of the plate. He usually does. 0-1. Elmendorf. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Was Edmonds a pitcher before he became an outfielder?
No, you're thinking of Rick Ankiel.
Ankiel, that's it. 0-2. Fouled off to the left side, staying alive.
We were talking previously about Edmonds being able to make these catches. I just showed you a couple of those plays. Like he made multiple plays, like where he just laid out like Superman. Towards the fence.
Multi-time Gold Glove winner, I'm assuming.
Yes, yep.
0-2 on Pratt still. Elmendorf's pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 down.
Yeah, Rick Ankiel's that's a crazy story.
Yeah, came in to pitch, couldn't hit the broadside of a barn, so he...
Well, actually, he started off on fire, and then something happened in his mind, and then he couldn't hit the broadside of the barn. And he couldn't pitch anymore. He had a cannon of an arm, though. And then they took him, put him in right field, I think. And he's one of those guys that could throw it from the track to home plate on a rope.
Yeah. Must be nice, right?
I saw him throw a guy out at third from kind of deep right center on a rope.
Yeah. Did you see it live?
No, I just remember watching the game. 1-0 count, 1 out, 3-1 ball game.
And it's called a strike on the outside part of the plate once again. It'll be 1-1.
Down by 2. Starting to get late.
Yep. A little bit
Bottom
of
of the
a breeze coming back. This one's going to be fouled off to the left side. It'll be 1-2.
Reardon's been active on the bases today.
Yeah. Govs are near the bottom half of their lineup. Just trying to make it back up to that top half. Maybe get a few runs. 1-2. That one's going to be poked out towards right field and caught by the first baseman. Pretty good catch over his right shoulder, or his left shoulder, excuse me, as he is right-handed, or left-handed. It's been one of those games. 2 down. Kendall Brewer up.
Now batting for William Watt, number 20, Kendall Brewer.
Carter Abbott on deck.
So in a worst case scenario, you'd like to see us get to Abbott. So if he either keeps the thing rolling or whatnot, we start off with the leadoff batter in the next inning.
Called a strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-1.
But then again, we've said it before, Abbott's kind of like a leadoff batter in the late in the lineup anyway.
0-1 on Brewer. Fouled off, it'll be 0-2. Have to shorten up. Probably see another breaking ball because that's all we've seen all game. And like Richard stated, this guy, he's getting a little wider as it gets a little later. He's set up way outside. That one's going to be fouled off again. Yeah. Very true. Getting past prime dinner time now. It's almost 8 o'clock.
It's past the 5th inning. He's got his paycheck in order.
One, 2. One, 2. Fouled off. Staying alive is Brewer. One, 2. Elmendorf's pitch. driven out into left field. Left fielder's got a read on it, and that'll end the inning. So the Govs go 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the 6th. They've gone scoreless since the 2nd. We'll take a break, be back for the top of the 7th.
Number 35, Landon Dockery.
Top of the 7th. Govs looking to get out of this quickly. You got Dockery up to bat or on deck, and in the hole you have Isaiah French. So 2, 3, 4. As that one is driven into the tennis courts for a foul ball, it'll be 0-1. Starting to chill down a little bit here. We're ahead in the count 0-1. Here's the pitch. Beautiful breaking ball. It'll be 0-2. At Bendel pulling, or a Dockery, excuse me, pulling back. 0-2. Kendall working quick. That's been called all night. 1-2. One-two pitch. That was strike 3. Once again, it's 2-2.
It's getting that time of the day where the lights are not really helping yet, and the sun is going down. So
there it is. That one was further outside, but we'll take it.
Take it any way you can
One
get it.
down.
Now batting for the Rebels, number 9, Riley Orr.
Carter and Richard, do you all remember the score of the first time we played them at Maryville this year?
It was a close game.
It was either
like
2-1
this.
or 3-1.
It was like
like
this. It was exactly like this.
That's what I'm thinking.
We were dominated for most of the game.
Pretty sure it was 2-1, but it could have been 3-1.
Called strike on the inside part of the plate. 0-1.
You know what? I'll just look.
Did you say Orr was hurt for a while?
Yeah.
What was hurt?
His elbow. As that one is called a strike. 0-2.
That's what I was wondering, because that's a huge elbow.
Yeah, he
guard,
dislocated
so
his elbow.
that would make more sense.
Or had his elbow dislocated. I think he might have been playing first and it was dove back into.
It was 4-1. We lost over there 4-1.
1-2 now. As that one is high. It was a good time to go to it. An elevated fastball.
I was about to make my normal smarky remark about a big elbow thing, but then you said he was injured, so made me think twice about it.
Good 1-2 there. Yeah. I think he was playing first or was on first. I know it was something to do with first, and he was either dove into or dove into. Oh, Lord. Full count now. Divin.
He was divin. He was divined into.
Divined. 3-2. 1 out. That's going to be driven into the gap. Will can't find it. Good job
stop,
to
though,
slide
yeah.
underneath it. So 1 down, runner on first. And
Pretty sure
Isaiah
if he-
French up to bat.
Pretty sure if he doesn't slide, that it probably gets past him.
Yeah.
Now batting for the
Will
Rebels, number
does a pretty
11,
good job back there.
Isaiah French.
Or out there, I should say, not back, technically. His back would be referring to the catcher.
So 1 on, 1 out. Govs looking to shut him down for at least this 1 more inning, so we get 1 more crack at it.
Be nice to have. First pitch called, strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-1.
Brewer's done pretty good since he's been in.
Yeah, he's done really well, actually. Was able to cut the damage with a few runners on. And then he's been
Runners going.
left side of the bag, so he's going to be safe.
Yeah. Pratt's kind of had to scoop that off.
Yeah,
off
better
his
throw.
right side. Yeah.
Better throw or a better pitch and maybe a better throw right there as he was off balance whenever he threw.
Yeah, if that's a strike, that's a lot better chance. He literally had to go stab at the pitch and then throw across his body just to even have a chance.
So it's going to be 1-1. 1 out. Runner on second. Called, strike on the outside part of the plate. That wasn't a strike earlier.
It's dinner time.
Yeah. 1-2.
We're not homers when we say this. This is on both sides of the field.
Yeah. 1-2. Where's the dinner bell, folks? Where's the dinner bell? I'm hearing it somewhere.
Our umpire dinner bell sponsor.
Step off. Step off. Run at him. And he's going to be out.
Yes, good play in there.
Very poor base running. Very poor base running. And 2 outs and 2 strikes.
Hopefully that bites him.
Yeah, that'd be nice. DJ Burks is now in the lineup permanently, so he did move to center field. I think Landon Dockery might have moved somewhere else. I haven't seen him, though, so.
To the bench, maybe?
He's still batting. So.
Oh, DH.
So 2-2 now. Hey, they might have moved. No, because Riley's DHing. So I don't know if they had to move.
It's hard to see
somewhere.
It's hard to see the numbers when they're out there.
I was actually talking to JV coach Nathan Yates earlier as this 2-2 pitch comes in. Called, strike 3.
Nice pitch. Hey, you got to find where the strike zone is. He found it, and that did it for the top of the 7th inning.
I'll finish my story whenever we get back into the bottom of the 7th. Trying to lighten the mood a little bit as this is a big inning. We'll take a break. Bottom of the order leadoff, Carter Abbott up.
We're going to win this game or not?
I hope so.
Political answer.
It'd be big. 3-1 score. First pitch to Carter. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. Good two-seam there. It's 0-1.
Abbott gets a double here, we'll win.
All right.
All bets are off if he doesn't.
All right. So 0-1, looking for that double. That's going to be low. It'll be 1-1.
Didn't say we would lose if he didn't.
Yeah, but you're not.
I'm calling it.
You're not as confident.
It's an adios if he doubles it.
Oh, we're going to have a baseball adios, folks.
Yes, because I don't really care about my adioses.
No, Stan Painter's the true adios king. He is 462-0 at this point, I'd say. Kind of close to that. He's got to be close.
That's why he doesn't do baseball.
Yep. So 1-2. Carter behind in the count. That one's going to be popped up, stay in the infield, and that'll be an F4 for out number 1.
I didn't say which inning he was going to get his double.
Oh, we might go extra. All right. Hey,
I may have said double here, so
if we were able to work this into extra innings, that'd be A-okay with me. So Job up now, the true leadoff, trying to find a way on. He's got Rhodey and Will and Bell, a lot of power behind him. First pitch to Job. It's going to be low and outside for ball 1.
Yeah, if that wasn't low, he would have called it strike for sure.
Yep.
Considering what
Which
we've
is
been
where
seeing
you
lately.
just have to adjust and poke it the other way. 1-0 now. Breaking ball, called strike on the outside part of the plate. It's 1-1. Elmendorf, 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another breaking ball fouled off.
Got to go get that one. What I mean by that is kind of what you're saying. You know, those out. You know, is outside. You got to go meet it outside.
1-2, 1 out. Trying not to make it 2. It'll be 2. Wow. All right.
It's probably that low.
That wasn't too much lower.
It's definitely on the
Called
outside.
that all
Yeah,
game.
it's in the strike zone on the so far as left and right. We don't care. Give us another chance.
And he'll swing at that one for out number 2. Govs down to 1 life. Rhodey Kirkland up.
Now batting for the Govs, number 6, Rhodey Kirkland.
So that'll bring up Rhodey. 2 down. Gov's last chance here at a 3 spot for the district tournament. First pitch to Rhodey. Low for ball 1. Probably going to see a lot of breaking balls again. If I'm Rhodey, I'm sitting back on it and expecting it. We're going to have a mound visit, I guess. We got a lot of mound visits today from Maryville. All right, we're gonna. Never mind, they're done already.
There's the obligatory wait to the umpire exit.
That was a quick. I'm gonna go out there and tell you to hurry up. So 1-0. Elmendorf has come in and done pretty well. Shut the Govs down so far. First pitch to Rhodey as they're setting up outside is going to be fouled off. It'll be a 1-1 count. Elmendorf's pitch. Delivery. Fouled off to the right side. It'll be 1-2. Rhodey's choking up about 1.5 inches, 2 inches on that bat.
Down to your last strike here. Need something to happen for sure.
Yep.
Rhodey's the guy to do it.
1-2. Fly ball left field, and that should do it. And it will. So the Rebels come into Charlie Palaio Field and take a win. They sweep the Govs.
And they'll be
the
third in the
series.
district,
Yeah.
which kind of shakes it the way we didn't quite want it to be. But at this point, you got to put it behind you, get ready for, get your couple games in you got that are non-district games coming up. Get ready for next Friday against, who'd we say it would be? Probably.
It'll be Bearden.
Bearden.
Yep.
Okay. But that'll put you in the Farragut bracket. Makes it a little bit tougher.
But not impossible.
Yeah, a little bit tougher row, not road to hoe. Just clarify that. People say road to hoe a lot. I don't know why I'm telling you that. But anyway, be a little bit tougher. But we've been playing Farragut close for 2 years. Maybe we get past the first game here against Bearden that we'll have a chance to actually pull it off, which would be fun.
Yeah, for sure.
But, yeah. Well, having said that, that'll do it for tonight. You've been listening on Truth Radio 1470, the voice of champions, and you've been watching on GovNation Network. We will be off until next Friday because all the games are away. But until then, have a good weekend and a long week next week as we will join you next Friday, I believe, probably around 6 o'clock as normal. Having said that, signing off for Carter Bells, I'm Richard Turner. We'll see you then.